I am speaking with other business owners who want to get on YouTube. They know they have something to offer, right? They know that they want to tap into the potential that YouTube has and the power that YouTube has, but they're so scared to record their first video. And I get it. The thing about it is the fear is going to remain until you overcome it, right? And so you have to make the decision in your mind that I am going to start YouTube. I am going to record videos. I'm going to record myself. I'm going to record my face, right? And I'm going to improve along the way. There is a place for you. There is a place for you, for your style, for your personality, for your knowledge, right? You're needed here in this space. You know, we watch different people for different purposes, right? And we get something different from each and every, I get something different from each person that I watch. And so I don't want you to feel like you have to transform yourself into the next person. That is not the goal. The goal is for you to be authentically yourself, right? And so in order for us to do that, we have to get out of our own head. I am a prime example of that because I stay in my head, y'all. Like, and that's the reason why I'm breaking this to you. I don't want to discuss anything that I haven't experienced or I'm not struggling with, right? I stayed in my head for a long time trying to figure out what should I be doing? Should I be doing it this way? Should I be talking this way? Should I be structuring my content this way, right? And first, we have to get out of our own head and we need to make the decision that we're going to bring ourselves authentically to the table, right? People want to know who you are. They want to get to know you. There are going to be some people that are going to love you and there are going to be some people that are going to hate you. That's just the name of the game. And that's honestly just life, right? If you sit around and do nothing, they're going to talk about that. If you do what you want to do, they're going to talk about that. People are going to talk, period. So don't worry about that. We'll talk about that a little bit later as well. The first thing I'm going to tell you, and this was a hard thing for me, and I'm just literally starting to do this. So I don't want you to think like, oh, you know, I got this down pat. I don't. And this is me being transparent. So I have started to record myself every day. Okay, regardless of whether I am uploading the content every day or, you know, even if I'm not uploading it, I'm just recording it for practice. I am pulling out my phone and I am recording myself every day because that is the only way I'm going to get used to recording myself. And not only that, I am listening to it every day. So I am going back and I'm listening to my old content. I'm listening to the new content that I am, you know, recording. And so I'm trying to figure out what works for me, what feels good for me, right? You know, what I should change, if anything, right? What I should improve. And that is going to just help you become better on video over time. I know that a lot of people are discouraged when it comes to YouTube because they think about editing and they think of editing as being complicated. And to be honest, it can be as simple or as complicated as you make it, right? So there are a lot of content creators out there who have a lot of elaborate editing, right? Transitions, they do B-roll, you know, they do a lot of things. Now, I would love to do some of those things in the future and I plan on it, right? But for right now, the easiest thing for me to do is to record talking head content like this where I am just in one area of my home. I can cut on my camera, cut on my phone, right? And I can record. And so make it simple in the beginning. You know, I use Filmora, CapCut is free, and Adobe Premiere, right? So Adobe Premiere, you guys know everyone loves Adobe Premiere, but it is a more advanced editing software. So find an editing software that works for you and then edit simply. I usually cut, I don't add any music to my videos anymore because I got tired of trying to find music that didn't have like copyright, you know, I didn't want to deal with that. So I just decided no music, it'll just be my voice, simple background, and I'm just recording on my phone, and it is what it is. I just cut out my I cut out my, you know, filler words as much as I possibly can. I use a lot of them, so it is what it is. And I just keep it pushing, right? Because I do know that with time, things will improve, and that's just life, right? The more you do something, the more you'll improve. But don't let editing be the thing that stops you from getting started. Next tip is just have a simple setup. I had already mentioned that, but as you guys can see, I have my Christmas tree in the back. I'm in the middle of my frame, and it's just super simple, guys. I made the decision to put away, I have my DSLR camera, I have a teleprompter, and I had, all of these other things that I was using to film. This is the easiest setup for me. You guys can't see it, but right behind me, I have a ring light. I have my ring light, I have my phone, and then I have my background. And right behind me is my couch because I'm in my living room. So just make it as simple as possible. We do not have to complicate this process. And also, don't feel limited to your home, right? If you like to vlog or you like to talk while you vlog or talk in your car, some people like to talk while they're at the gym or after the gym, right? Or they just like to talk when they're out and about. They like to vlog content. Do it the best way that works for you, right? You do not have to have it set up in your house. You don't have to have one set place that you record. This is just my preference, and this is just what makes it easy for me. So the next tip is to use the camera that you have. So if you don't have a DSLR camera, that is okay. There have been a lot of people who have made a lot of money just using their iPhones. Okay, so it's okay to not have a DSLR camera. The iPhone camera has come a long way, and it is really, really good for recording. Guys, I am literally recording. So this is my iPhone 12. But I have the 16 that I'm actually recording on. Now, when I get an area that is, my filming area, I will have my camera set up. I will have my teleprompter. I will have, my tripods and all of that stuff set up. But right now, this is absolutely perfect. Right? Do the best that you can do where you are, right? We're not trying to prove anything to anyone but ourselves right now, right? Right now, we are trying to show up every day, right? We're trying to make it easy to fail, right? We're trying to bring our best and most valuable information, right, to the table so that the people that are on the other end of the camera or on the other end, right, will be able to resonate with us and know that we are here to provide, value and to bring ourselves authentically. The goal is to show up. My next tip is going to be either have a script or have an outline. So I have done both of these methods, guys. I've had a script and I've also had an outline. They both work really, really well. For me, I used scripting because I was having a hard time getting my thoughts out of my head. And so it was easier for me to write down my thoughts and to really read them than to try to keep it all in my head and just, speak like I am now. But now that I am a lot more confident, right, and I know my stuff a lot better, it's easier for me to come up here and just talk, right? And it's just natural, right? It feels good and it feels natural. And so I only have an outline. And I'll just show you guys. So this is just, on my phone, in my notes, nothing fancy. You can have it on a laptop. You may feel like scripting is going to be a little better in the beginning. If you have to script, don't feel bad about having to script, okay? There's going to be content out there that's going to talk down on scripting or whatever. Listen, do what you have to do in order to get your content out there. Do what you have to do in order to get it done. So if you have to script in the beginning until you can build the confidence, the script in the beginning, it's not a big deal. And then when you get to the point where, okay, now you can do outlines and you already know your touch points, you know what you want to talk about in each, on each topic, then you can just script it out and then just come on and talk like this. But be prepared. Be prepared. Do not try to talk without a script or without an outline. Okay, you need that. You need a script or an outline. Okay, and that's just gonna make you more prepared on camera, and it's gonna make you more confident. And that takes me into the next tip, which is know your stuff. We have a lot to offer already. Okay, so don't try to come on this app and teach something that you don't know. Even if you feel like it's not that important, right? Teach what you know, because there is someone who does not know. There's someone who is not where you are. There's someone who is not on the level that you're at, and they need the information. They need the advice. They need the tips, right? So bring your knowledge to the table, right? Don't try to transform yourself into someone else and teach what they're teaching. Don't try to teach something that you don't know yet, right? Teach what you know. We have enough information. We have enough knowledge. We have enough education, right? We have enough experiences to be able to bring that information to the forefront. And my very last tip is going to be yourself. You guys, what you see here, how I act, how I move my head, how I move my hands, how I talk with my hands, that's how I am in real life. I feel like in some of my previous videos, I was so nervous that I wasn't being myself, right? And so I was kind of like stiff on camera, maybe a little bit more robotic, right? Because I'm trying to get the information out and I'm trying to remember what I'm trying to say and I'm nervous and all of these things. And that is okay. Okay. I'm not telling you, if you record a video and you're a little bit nervous, still put it out. Okay. Mine's is out. Go look at a few videos back. It ain't even that long, that far back. These videos are like probably within the last month or couple months, because I just felt so like, it's like I knew that I wanted to make the content. I knew, but I just didn't have the confidence. And so now that I am like, I'm going to be me. I'm going to bring myself. I'm going to bring my personality. I'm going to bring my humor. I'm going to bring myself to the table, and people are going to have to hate it or love it. You know, take me as I am. It is what it is, right? And that is who I am and what I am doing now on this channel. I am going to be myself. I'm going to talk the way I talk. I'm going to act the way I act, and I'm going to still provide you with top quality, valuable content. You know, and my goal here is to encourage you to do the same thing. You don't have to be perfect. Just be you. I have figured out how to bring myself, my true authentic self, to the table in the best light as possible, so that I can connect with my true audience, so that I can connect with people who are like me, and I can connect with people who are going through a journey similar to my journey, right? That's the goal, you know, and everybody isn't going to like you. So I just want to put that out there right now. So if you are a person that is seeking validation, you have to get over that. I am doing it because it's what God placed on my heart to do. I believe that this is my purpose, and I believe that I am going to help others with the content that I put out. And that's the goal. And as long as you focus on why you're doing it, then you'll be able to show up. You'll be able to be yourself. You'll be able to put your best foot forward. You'll be able to sleep good at night, knowing that you did everything that you were supposed to do. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so that you'll be notified, and I will see you in my next one.